if I may speak for foreigners, we do have a fear and a reaction to the atmosphere of which CHEGA is undoubtedly a part, a political atmosphere. So what was when I first put that question to you, because you had a chance to think about it, what did you think? What was your first instinct?
It's actually not a difficult question. No, I'll tell you why. In Lisbon, I'm also a member of an expat network organization. And so I interact quite often. I don't know if I told you this before. I interact quite often with expats, mostly Anglophone, not exclusively, but many Americans, many British. And one of my frustrations, this is a cultural organization, has nothing to do with politics. It's just a complete hobby, has unrelated at all completely to, in any way, to politics. But as it happens, I do happen to interact with quite a number of expats. And one of my frustrations is that these people, they come to Portugal like you, they want to escape their own countries. One has to wonder why. I imagine that they're not particularly fond of high taxes and high crime. And so they come to Portugal, which they think is a country with good climate and safety. And they certainly have in the first few years a leg up fiscally in tax benefits. And so I can see the appeal. But then I have to wonder, well, if you come to Portugal and your voting pattern doesn't change, then where's the empirical learning? You came from a place that had high taxes and high crime, and now you're voting for the exact same policies that turned that place into a high crime, high tax place. That makes no sense. I mean, to me, I mean, again, you correct me, you're the expert here, but
yes,
I would guess if life didn't work for you where you came from, something went wrong, and now you're seeking for a second chance, and the thinking, the reasoning is you're going to repeat all the same mistakes again.
as in
the point
support the political forces that created the problems in the country that you're.
That's how I see it.
No, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that general point. I really can't. And
so to answer the question, just I'll let you go, but to answer the question, should foreigners fear CHEGA? Well, if you came to this country to change your life, then I would assume that you would be more fearful of where you came from, rather than Portugal. And I would argue, if you come to Portugal to implement the same policies that made your home country worse, then shouldn't I fear you rather than the other way around?
Okay, excellent.